Hello, Mike from Mobley Brothers. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat your competitors online. And I don't want to waste your time, Mike, and I don't want to waste mine, so I'm actually going to make this video as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you have any questions, we can set up a 5-minute phone call, or if you want to hear more information. And if not, no problem. I'm actually going to give you some free tips and strategies that you can go ahead and use on your site. Alright, so we're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks today. So let's start with the content. I'm on your homepage now, and Google actually recommends having about 1,500 words of content. And, looking at your guys' page, you do have a good amount of content here. I would say you probably have about maybe, 500 words of content there, maybe a little bit under that. So, definitely having some more content is one way that you could help improve your site with it, especially in the rankings as well. I'm also going to show you Barnett Roofing, because if we're looking at trying to improve the site and get to the top of the rankings, why not look at a company that's already doing that? So if we look at them, we're going to find that they actually don't have that much content. They probably have under 600 words, I would say. And, definitely having more for them would help as well. One thing they do have is a blog, and blogs will help to kind of complement. They also offer a lot of information, tips, and strategies for people. And that's what Google really wants. And that's the same goal that they really want you to accomplish with having the content too. You're providing all that information out there. Now, I don't see that you guys, I don't see that you, oh, you do have a blog. Okay, so you guys do have a blog as well. I was going to say, I didn't see the link up top. So that will help you actually supplement. But then you got to think too, if you're compared with another company that has a blog and content, right, that you would really want to have both to get ahead of them. But the other reason it's important to have the content specifically is that the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into it. I've just thrown roofing Knoxville, Tennessee into a Google search. This keyword alone brings in 100 people that search this every single month. And if we look up at the top, the first thing they're going to find are these ads. And actually looks like you guys are paying for some of these Google guaranteed ads. I'd be really curious to hear how those are working out for you. You're one of the first things that a new customer would see on the Google search. Second thing the customers are going to see is this map pack, also called the GMB or Google My Business. And this is going to bring us to our second topic, which is citations. Top 3 companies here, they're going to get a lot of clicks, a lot of phone calls. Top 3 is really where you want to be. Because right here, they're showing up on this main search page, like where new customers would see. And they might just get direct calls, they might get website clicks, and then calls. And the way to get on here is just to have your website, right, your citations, get your web address, your business name, business address, and phone number. The main 3 things, your business name, phone number, and business address, all put together into directory sites. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. And then those will help you to climb those map rankings. Now, the other thing we're going to talk about is the organic section, which comes up after our map section. You're going to get 10 results that show up on this page, and really any Google search, you're going to get 10 results per page. And they all show up in reference to our keyword, roofing Knoxville, Tennessee, so we can rank them accordingly. Number 1 is going to go to Barnett Roofing, 2 is going to go to Home Advisor, 3 is going to go to the Better Business Bureau. Home Advisor and the Better Business Bureau and GAF.com here, these are all directories. So actually, that's a good thing. Be easier to beat directories than it is to beat local businesses. So next, I've taken your web address, mobleybrothers.com, and I put it into a program called Eris that I pay for. This allows me just to see how your site is currently performing. First thing I do notice, I don't see any headers on your page. If you did, they'd be above your web address here in bold. And unfortunately, Barnett also doesn't have any, so I can't show you on their site. Now, let's dive into the numbers. So our third topic is backlinks. And right now, we're showing about 125 backlinks on your page here. And these are just links that when people click them, it's going to redirect them directly back to your site, mobleybrothers.com. Now, we can see that you have 63 referring domains. And these are the sites that the backlinks are actually on. And a great example of this, actually, let's clear that up first, would be a Facebook business page. So if you had a Facebook business page, that would be your referring domain. And then where you put your web address, that would be the backlink. And when you click that link, it's going to bring you back to mobleybrothers.com. All right, and the more websites for referring domains that are pointing back to your site, it's going to raise this number here, the UR number, which is the trust that Google has in your site, because these sites are vouching for you. And the higher this gets, the more keywords you're going to be found for in searches. And the 315 words that you guys currently have are bringing in about 48 visitors to your website right now. So let's take a quick look at the keywords and see where your traffic is coming from. All right, so some of these I wouldn't recommend. I'm really looking for some really buyer intent keywords. And those, let's see. I'm looking for okay, here's a good one. Roofing, Lebanon, Tennessee. So 20 people search it. You guys are number 7. That's going to give you 1.4 visitors to your website of the 20. If you were number 1, it's 20 or 37%. And that number does go down a bit as you move further down the rankings. First 10 for position will be on the first page. So roofing contractors, Knoxville is a good one, 150. You guys are number 16, so you're going to get 0.93, so just under 1 visitor because you're on page 2. And 80 to 85% of people actually will not even go to page 2. Let's quickly look at Barnett. We can see they don't have a header. 74 backlinks on 39 referring domains or websites. 39 sites pointing back at them is going to give them a trust of 18, which is going to see them being found for 347 keywords. Those keywords are bringing about 225 actual visitors to their website every single month. So let's just take a quick look at their keywords, and we'll point out a few that they have that I would recommend. And the first one is roofing, Knoxville, Tennessee. So 100 people search it. They're in the first position. So we said the first position gets 20 to 37% of the total volume. And we can see they're getting 44 visitors of the 100. One more, Knoxville Roofing Companies, 100, number 1. So they're going to get 41 of the 100. So just in these top 2, that's 85 visitors just in 2 keywords. You can see how that really starts to add up if you look down there and see all those top 10 keyword rankings. All right, so now that you guys do have the info, though, right? So 100 visitors to your site typically is going to turn out to about 20 to 30 phone calls. And then depending on what your conversion rates are, that's how many jobs per month. On a very conservative side, it's probably 2 to 4. But now that you guys have the info, there's 3 things you can do. If you guys are happy where you're at, you don't have to do anything. If you guys have someone you use with your site, you could show them the video. And if you guys don't have anyone you use, but you really want to grow, we could set up a quick 5-10 minute phone call and talk about a few things, and I can answer any questions for you. Thank you guys for your time, and have a great day.